Your mom has health issues, or your dad is beginning to show signs of dementia, and just like that, you're a caregiver. But you don't really feel ready for this role. Crystal Wallace is here with help. Crystal is a licensed social worker and the founder of SOS Caregiver Resources Services. So welcome to our show.
Thank you.
SOS is really true. Caregivers need help.
Absolutely. Caregivers do need help. You find yourself in this situation and they really can't do it alone. And in our case, SOS means system of support. So we do have a support system that we have for caregivers who are out there looking for some help.
Floundering in many cases.
Yes.
So what's available to them to provide support?
Well, there are so many resources in the community, but it's really difficult to find them all. Just what's available out there, it's not just, black and white, it's just not known. It's important to understand, though, the particular situation of each caregiver, because truly it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. Everyone is unique, every situation is unique, and it could be dementia, you could be caring for someone who is out of the hospital, it could be a special needs child, but we work with the unique situation to be able to find the support that's needed.
All right, and you understand this caregiver position personally, correct?
I do. My sister and I cared for our parents when they had cancer, and we were also co-caregivers with our parents for a brother who had Down syndrome. So I know that the stresses are challenging, and being a caregiver firsthand, it helps me to understand the situation a lot more. Plus, I work with seniors with dementia. And most of my career, and I understand that families, they have so many issues just trying to navigate the system, trying to understand, trying to find help, trying to even realize that there was help out there. So from this, I really gained a passion and compassion for the situation for caregivers.
Okay, so you understand that caregivers need help and to find these resources out there, but the caregivers themselves need help too, right?
Absolutely. The caregivers need help. There are support groups. Support groups are especially important because when you come to a support group, you find other people that have the same or similar situation as you do. Even though yours is unique, someone is having the same stresses and the same challenges. So you share and you find out how they cope. Another way is stress is such a huge factor. So we offer a stress workshop. It's a 9-week workshop, and it's 90 minutes each session. And each session discusses a particular topic, and at the end of the topic, we go through a stress management technique. So this is something that the caregivers can use and take away with them, and then they can do this at home. For instance, one session might focus on stress in the body and how it affects the body, the mind, and the soul. Then we might have a technique that would be mindfulness or even art therapy. Another situation would be challenging behaviors of the person that you're caring for. And so in the beginning, we ask for particular information so that we can customize this to each one of the participants. And then we talk about how that would work and discuss how we can handle those challenging behaviors. Another thing is when caregivers have to take their loved one to a facility, it's so hard to understand what's going on. There's so many unknowns. There's a language all in its own in the care facilities.
Absolutely. So
we kind of help navigate that system for them.
All right. Well, caregivers need so much help. This sounds like a fantastic service for them. Providing access to resources, personal support, and education, and a helping hand. All of these are good for your loved one and good for you, the caregiver. Because taking care of yourself means you can take better care of them. For help, use the information that's coming up next. My thanks to Crystal for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Find out more by calling SOS Caregiver Resources Services at 216-325-7713 or log on to www.soscrs.org.